most dangerous part of your opponent is the opponent's hand that's holding the knife. If you can get that knife out of the game, you're in a huge advantage. Hello, my name is Matthew Culbertson, and today I want to show you a solo drill for knives and other edge weapons. So what you're going to need is a simple judo belt. You're going to tie a knot at the bottom. Here I have a single knot. If you want a bigger target, you can tie a couple knots. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to be practicing accuracy with a thrust with a moving target. And so these judo belts are really tough. And so today you're going to be using a live weapon that's sharp. You're going to be using what you carry around. So this is a Laredo buoy. I have different knives placed in different spots on my body, my pockets, my shoes, my back pocket. I have a Tomahawk, and you can use small swords, other things, but what you're doing is you're working on accuracy with your thrust. We're not going to be doing any slashing because that would really be easy, and plus you'll probably end up cutting your belt. And so you can see this is the type of damage that you're going to do to your belt with a bunch of thrust. So these belts can stand up to it, and if you happen to wear a belt out, you can always just buy another one for a few bucks. But let me kind of show you the basics of the drill. So here I have the judo belt tied up in a knot, and you can see that knot is just a little bit smaller than my fist. You want to work with objects that are smaller than what you're actually going for, because if you can hit a small target in your practice, you can hit a bigger target in real life. And so here is the knot. You can practice draws, so drawing out, piercing. Okay, let's do that again. Draw out, pierce. Got it. Okay. You can do it with your dominant hand. You can incorporate some foot movement. All right, every time I'm hitting it. I miss right there, my back. All right. So you can go for your utility Demko knife. This isn't necessarily a self-defense knife, but it's something I carry quite often, and it could be the knife that I draw next if I happen to drop my vaquero. So another thing you can do is you can draw the knife dominant hand, switch it to your left, and then draw your bigger blade. So here's the vaquero, draw, switch. Now you have two knives in the game. You're just working on your accuracy. You can go slow, you can go fast. But the most dangerous part of your opponent is the opponent's hand that's holding the knife. If you can get that knife out of the game, you're in a huge advantage. All right, so it's the buoy. We can even incorporate the Tomahawk. A lot of people, when they think about a Tomahawk, they think about big swinging movements. You don't have to do that. That's when you're about to finish things. You can also jab with it. So you want something in your non-dominant hand, whether it be a piece of rebar, screwdriver, or another knife, and then in your strong arm, you want the bigger weapon. All right. So I want you to practice your jabs. All right. And ideally, this isn't my favorite Tomahawk. I just keep it out here. You want to hit with the point right here, but you have that whole surface area. Lynn calls it the T section. So you have this top, and you can get that whole thing in there. And it's hard to miss. But if you can get that point, especially if it's a different design, you actually have a thrusting implement, okay? Imagine getting that to the forehead, getting that to the teeth, to the chin. You can even push off the chest, all right, but you need to work on your accuracy. That really works your wrist. Let's go back to the buoy. You can even practice back cuts, all right? Just like that. Change up, back cut. Keep your knives in motion. You can even have fun with your shoe size knives. If you carry it, you might as well practice with it. Hope you enjoyed this demonstration. Try it out. It's a lot of fun.